want to test this. My internet isn't doing so well, or at least it seems to that I don't, that I don't robot or anything. So, nobody's watching in chat. But yeah, I had chat. I don't know, Monkey's not streaming. Nobody else that I know of is streaming. Well, I imagine Necrocator will start in a few minutes or half an hour. Nobody ever watches my streams, so I can't really test it. I can't test it. So I I guess I could listen to my own stream, cause I don't know, cause a lot of things were lagging just now, so I wanted to do this as a test, just a simple test. Cause I don't know how I sound. I don't know if I'm roboting. I don't know if I have any audio issues, and yeah, so I better listen to myself. I should be fine. Yeah. Alright, so I wanted to continue streaming actual Jake's content on Undoomed because the previous stream that I did, or the previous series of streams that I did, was on one of his 3 videos. So I thought I should take a look at the other 2. And these 2 aren't going to be as long. Well, they're still relatively long, so I'm not going to finish all tonight. Yeah, we're not going to get through. Yeah, because this one's 39 minutes long. The other, I think, is just under half an hour. So, yeah, I figured, hi, Keeve. I figured that, if nobody's gonna, oh, yeah, I figure if I already did the stream, on Undoomed, I might as well do the other 2 videos too. So yeah, oh, and sound is automated, so I don't need to worry. Yeah, that's actual Jake's intro. Snake. Actual Jake. Wow, I typed
Chat. Prep.
What are the chances of that happening? What made you type it just now, though? Oh, we are. Funny you say that, because earlier in the stream, I said nobody else is streaming that I know of. You have to go back to the 30-second mark, I think. Yeah, I said nobody's streaming that I know of. I assume that Trippy's been streaming all day because it's his birthday. It sucks that he has the same birthday as Sophane, though. So.
The big bongs. Prep the hoo-ha's. Because he's coming for him. Okay?
The hoo-ha's.
Everyone's favorite alcoholic, unsupportive, boomer-ass conservative dad.
We're not even 30 seconds into this stream, and he already threw that, leftist buzzword, boomer. That is, look out for that, chat, because that is one of 3, I'm gonna say, cause throughout 2016, and obviously before, and more obviously up until now, the left has been calling right-wingers names like racist, sexist, homophobic, transphobic, fascist, what else? White nationalist, white supremacist, anti. Oh my god, there's so many that I can't even think about them all or name them all. So yeah, you know those classic ones. So the ones that started in 2019 were boomer, reactionary, and grifter. And actual Jake, being the boomer he is, just said boomer just because that's where he leans politically. Everyone who's right of Stalin is a boomer, a reactionary, and a grifter. Alright. Stay here. Where else would you go? Thanks, always lost on nothing else. Thanks so much, by the way. I'm really glad you're here. I'm really glad that I have other people in this chat for once. I really wanna. I love the interaction. I want more people in the chat. So yeah, first 30 seconds, and we already get him calling other people boomers. And you even have his edgy chat, like 12-year-olds or 16-year-olds, like Rattlecube. BOOMER. Yeah, it sucks that liberals changed the meaning of boomer. So yeah, thanks, always lost on nothing else. You should stick around, because, I don't know, I stream and I don't know how often I stream. You'll just have to find out. I'm like Monkey, kinda, a little bit. I don't know. Oh, and before we continue, I should post a link to this video in the chat. Here it is. There we go. And I might as well say, hi peoples. Hello chat. Oh, they're talking about TrippyCast. So let's see.
That's right.
That's right.
It's Undoomed. The worst person you don't know that you know.
Yes, this one of Jake's tactics is to just yell. Oh, I noticed that that's not even an exclamation mark. Yeah. That's one of Undoom's tactics, is just shouting. That sucks. Ugh. So, I'm at the last video, or I mean the most recent stream he did on Undoomed, I should say. It wasn't really much. Yeah, there weren't really many arguments. It was just, or even the arguments sucked because a lot of them were straw men. Yeah, his tactics are yelling. God, I don't even remember. I don't know. Undoomed is dope. His voice is chilling. Yeah, cause basing it off the last stream, that's basically. I don't want to say all I need to know. It's just for his tactics, I guess. This is tactics that he'll use, is just yell and insult people. He doesn't really care about actual dialogue or conversation. Alright, let's continue.
He could be any one of us. He could be your neighbor. He could be your uncle. He could be your dad. But you don't know. You don't know. He lives among us, and we don't know which of the chuds he is.
Chud. Oh yeah, that's another word that liberals like to use, is chud. I'm pretty sure he does.
Don't know which one. But he's definitely the one in the supermarket that calls the cashier girl. And he's like, hey, girl.
This is such cringe. I should probably add that in my description too.
Thanks for the change. Have a nice day, girl. You know what I mean? Creepy. He definitely does that shit. Yeah,
Creepy.
definitely.
We're not even a minute, or we're barely over a minute. Oh, if you want to count the intro, we're not even a minute, or if you want to exclude the intro, I should say, we're not even a minute into this stream, and you haven't even provided any arguments. You're just name calling, and uh, you're using liberal slang. Yeah, I'd be a lot quicker to call you creepy. I won't do that though, because it's just ad hominem. Yeah, and doesn't make any sense.
Creep. So here's Undoomed saying corporate culture should be for women. He
Corporate
spells it
culture.
women here in the thumbnail. I have to share this with you. In the thumbnail.
No, you don't. You don't even have to go over this.
Whammon. Whammon.
Yes. Yes, because it's always, or not always, just whenever the topic does come up, it's women, women, women. So to make fun of that, they say whammon. I mean, you liberals do the same because you hear conservatives complain about free speech a lot, and then you type in free speech like this. Because I've seen some liberals do this on Twitter. That's how you'll spell free speech. Yeah, so your side does the same. You're not going to condemn it because you're a partisan hack. You'll obviously favor one side, and that's one of the only few ad hominems that I will stick with is that you're a partisan hack, or at the very least, you favor one side over the other, needlessly. Yeah, trying to think of what else. Oh yeah, liberals do this too. And I misspelled. That's not gonna make my argument any better. Yeah, liberals do this. YT people instead of white people. Or, God, I'm trying to think of anything else off the top of my head. Oh yeah, you say, and this next one is gonna be serious. You say Latinx, and you mean that seriously. Because free speech and YT people are used the same intention women is used, whereas Latinx, you're trying to use it as a not only as a term of endearment as you're just trying to change Latino and Latina for it to be Latinx. And oh, you also think of cringy buzzwords like undocuqueer. How do you? Oh yeah, undocuqueer. So yeah, your side is a lot worse in that regard. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of others that I can't think of. Let's just continue. Cause it's,
Whammon. You see that?
yeah, I
You
see
see
that.
that, chat?
Your side does the
Whammon.
same.
That's how
Or
this
your
guy
side does the
thinks. He
same
thinks that's a
and
funny
worse.
haha joke.
Oh my god. I'm so glad that I did. I don't even need to go through all that again. I should have just waited though, just so that I could, wait to give my rant on Freeze, Peach, and YT people. This corn guy is missing a stick up his message rejected. Yeah, your side does YT people, haha, or what's Freeze Peach, haha.
Amazing. And he also thinks like, hey, if I put an emoji in the thumbnail, people
You're
like those.
nitpicking.
People like emojis.
Well, are you really one to criticize when you're wearing a corn suit? And yeah, emojis. You're. I forgot this is the third of Undoom's tactic is to nitpick for the sake of nitpicking. Because I can understand when other people want to nitpick, at least for comedic purposes. You are. Were you just saying earlier that Undoomed thinks he's funny? What are you doing now? Nitpicking? trying to be. Actually, no. Still though, it's just.
All right, Boomer. All right. Hey, if I put an
That's a
emoji
contradiction right there.
in the thumbnail,
Yeah,
people
vending
like
machine's gonna do.
those. People like emojis.
Look, listen.
All right, Boomer.
He said he thinks he's funny, then he says, okay, Boomer. That is an immediate contradiction. Actual Boomer.
All right, let's get after it.
Or Boomer Jake, I don't know what to call him. We'll go Boomer Jake.
So epic, bro.
Bro.
So epic.
So, Doom can't be funny. He can't try to be funny. Yet, why are you trying to be? Undoomed.
Wow.
Wow.
Cool, man.
Wait. You're complaining about him using emojis. Then those are really ugly shoes. You're complaining about him using emojis, and then you spell your name in baby blocks?
Hey
Fire.
everyone, and welcome back.
Yay,
Today,
Undoomed.
we have a galaxy brain who thinks that corporate culture was not designed for
Subscribe.
women. Not sure why it can't just be
Subscribe.
designed for human beings, but oh well. Equality is only equality. Women have it better. This is a video from Bink, so don't expect any signs
Big
of
think I haven't heard
intelligence.
that in so long.
Enjoy.
I will enjoy. Alright, what are you gonna depict now, Jake? Boomer Jake. I'm just gonna call you that for the rest of the stream. Boomer Jake. What? What are you so busy thinking about? What? Just yikes. Wait, where are these cartoon things even coming from? You can't use that corn.
Should I get?
You got what?
I feel like the problem here is that I don't have any picture frames that are on fire.
What do you need picture frames for? More importantly, what do you need to set them on fire for? What do you...
I feel like if I had more picture frames on fire, we would
what?
We would have more subs. I think that's really what it is. I think we need picture frames.
I really don't even know what he's rambling on about. You.
I don't have a picture frame in my house, I
Yes,
don't think.
You said that already.
But I have a lighter. If we could get a picture frame and a lighter, we could think about how much... We're going to make so much money.
No wonder.
Okay.
These streams could easily be more than half the amount shorter than they already are if you didn't nitpick just for the sake of nitpicking.
Thanks for the tip, Undoomed. On fire picture frames.
Well, there's no doubt.
So you have no argument.
Professor Pitchfork, thanks for calling.
It's been 4 minutes into this almost 40-minute stream, and you haven't even provided an argument. I don't even remember how long it took the last stream to get into an actual argument. Yeah, we're already 10% into the stream of a reaction.
Blamed
basically.
Far more than are in the executive position that they take.
You don't think is this on?
That's what she said? She said she thinks it's more.
Found.
Not that men aren't scrutinized at all. What?
She talks into the mic.
Is this up? Probably lived experience. I don't know.
Money or cool.
Thanks, Tyoshal. Send a message. Well, you type it so that I read it.
If you want to be an
This
executive,
the
you
worst.
damn well better be
Way.
prepared to be squeezed. You know,
Yeah.
there's an ancient Egyptian saying, if you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. But on the other hand, you're a woman, so
What?
you should be in the kitchen.
Oh my god, laughing so hard is not an argument.
Oh. You know, if you don't have a woman
Why
to
are so
cook
many
for
bacon
you,
emojis?
you often have to
Lame effing boomer joke says, boomer, I mean orphan and scene.
resort
Kill me, hilarious, can someone kill me?
to eating things that you don't want.
Normally. How misogynistic? He's
So
trying to do an entendre. Yeah,
have a woman that can just chill in my kitchen
where's his head?
day in, day out.
What are you doing?
I just have refried beans that I just. Those are salty as holy
Like
shit.
you.
Why are those so salty?
Because you're eating them.
I thought this would be funny, but really, hold on.
This guy isn't even
No,
making an
yeah, those
argument.
are just salt. Those are just the saltiest.
It's been 6 minutes, and he only gave one argument.
Oh God. Oh, eat this whole
This
can.
is
It'll
such
be
cringe.
80% of your salt intake for the day. You don't say. Jesus Christ. If you put these on the ground, like deer would lick it like a salt lick. Jesus
What
fucking
is your
Christ,
point?
those are wow.
Just get.
Wowzers. Anyway, that's what happens when you don't have a wife to tell you not to do stuff.
That was your
Oh,
whole
God.
point?
Oh, fuck.
And the
I
tone
dealt
of
way
dismissal.
too long. 7 minutes in. What's Becca's fault? The beans?
About women is remarkable.
Oh, sorry, you were talking? I wasn't anyway. Yeah, all those programs to get women into STEM, to get management.
What?
Oh yeah, remarkable dismissiveness, isn't it? Every company on the planet is falling all over themselves to state how much they support
bacon.
women. What more do you...
You know, it's as if they
You're
just
laughing,
don't have
laughing.
the same kind of grasp just because.
How do you... They could just be bad at their job. Be entitled...
No, Undoomed is worse than I remember. Jacob Aces, are you one of those Gen Zers who says, oh, I used to be skeptic back in 2016? Is not. This is exaggerated. He's dragging this out way too long.
Thanks for following Jake.
Jacob Aces.
Jaco Faces. I fucking. If a woman is at her job, that's why women get yelled at. Their jobs are bad. I mean, they're bad.
Yeah, this is the other tactic, is just mocking. And provide his... You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of the meme. So I have two people that... Do either of you remember the meme? Or have you seen the meme? It's something like when you're getting roasted and you got no comeback, so all you can do is mock their laugh. This is basically that. It's basically that meme.
At their bitches.
It's not even...
Why does he reinforce the bad thing? She said...
How is he reinforcing the bad thing? What bad thing? Are you one of those feminists that says, women aren't bossy?
Says, this is a thing I face. Then he goes, nuh-uh. Yes, huh?
He's not even arguing. That's not even Undoom's motive. That's not even... Yeah, it's not his tactic, his motive, or anything. Because you could basically attack that he said, maybe it's because you're bad at your. Yeah, you could just stick to the whatever, however you described it. He was just given. He was mainly trying to see that it's not because she's a woman that, or it's not because men are sexist. You're not trying too hard to the point. You're trying to simplify it as though it's a kindergarten situation for your audience that thinks like kindergartners. Now, let's take a look at his chat show. Untied Shoes 90. Maybe, just maybe, we don't lip service and actually. I can't read that. His yellow thing is blocking it. Rattlecube, I can't believe I watched this nut in 2015. Rattlecube. Yeah, you could tell his audience is Gen Zers. Oh, I can't believe I really hate Gen Z. I really hate how often Gen Z says, oh, I hate how I was in 2016. Now I'm blue pills and I'm based, and I watch Vosh, Hunter Avalon, Jake, Hassan Piker. Undoomed is just a gorilla. Hey, that's racist. I mean, Black Lives Matter. Or if Black Lives Matter taught me anything, then yes, comparing Undoomed to a gorilla would be racist.
This guy's the dumbest motherfucker, man.
Ad hominem. It's been 8 minutes and you only gave one argument. You're not arguing against anything, you're just throwing petty insults. And you're mocking him, which is basically an insult.
Fucking dumb. Jesus Christ.
They could just be whiners. Whiners always complain about doing their best.
I posted a link
Winners
in
go
chat,
home and
right?
fuck the prom queen.
Short. Big thing. Is that just gonna be most of just him making facial expressions, not even respond to anything, just silent? If you're gonna take a video, truly respond to content. Don't just try to be funny. Don't just mock your way. Don't just mock your way. Don't facial expression your way out. Alright, and it's gonna be breathing.
Do you see what I'm talking about with this guy?
No.
Winners fuck the prom queen. You're 45 years old. Don't have sex.
And wait, 1987. 2020. You were 33 years old when you did this stream. You're acting like you're 12.
With prom queens? They're
Cupcake. I can't read that. Cupcake Kane? Cupcake Cape? What is he, 14? Look at who you're watching. You're watching some guy who's not even providing arguments. Who's simplify a situation as though it's kindergarten. Jake, you see what I'm talking about with this guy? I should pull that on my chat. Cause look, it's been almost 10 minutes and you haven't even given or you only gave one argument. Jake, no wonder he loses at debates.
They're children. He still thinks this guy is like, if Coach would have put me in the big game, we would have won state. Like he peaked in high school, and everyone around him knows it.
Everyone around him knows it. I want to count that as an ad hominem. There's half an hour left. I didn't provide that many arguments.
Currently, yes? To many a woman.
Oh, is Jake now gonna complain that that guy was a cishet white male, therefore this is implicit bias. Because, you know, obviously, Undoomed only chose movie clips because the people were white and they were cis or white or male or whatever.
Artist, CEO.
Oh, poor CEOs. Won't somebody please think of the CEOs?
They always
Finally, something we agree on.
feel that they have to be a gold and a silver job.
Hey, moron!
Oh, Jesus.
What?
Fucking moron!
Why? Why
Why
does he have a catchphrase?
Why does who have
Chat.
chat?
Can we talk? If I light more picture frames on fire...
You're still on the picture frame thing? Oh my god, talk about nitpicking.
Catchphrase, will I be massively popular?
This is not an argument. None of this is an
Kroger
actual
Cryptid, thank
argument.
you. Chat, what should my catchphrase be?
Fucking moron.
None of this is an
Chat,
argument.
tell Sarah when she does a bit, she needs to dive all the way into
Oh
it,
yeah,
commit
so
to
it's
the
also
end,
a Bible
not
related.
bail
Oh,
out
yeah,
at the
gonna
last
get an
syllable.
ass, so I can't. I have to wait 5 seconds. This shouldn't even have ads. Alright. In 10:04. So it's been 10 minutes and he only provided one argument. Alright, let's take a look. Age has its privilege, corn man. White privilege, that is. Boomer Jake. Hang on, I can't. Go back to the tab. Alright, there we go.
I'm gonna light this picture of my brother holding my mom.
You are
and me.
still on
There's a
that.
picture of us. I'm gonna light this on fire. Where's my lighter?
This is
When am I
comedy.
actually gonna do it? I want to be rich and famous. Where's my lighter at?
Hey, I thought you wanted to tax the rich and eat the rich.
Where? I found a lighter. There we go. Yes.
You're seriously doing this
Soon
on
we will be-
stream.
Oh god, it actually.
Did you actually do that?
Just a little bit. It was just a. It was
It's
a tiny bit.
on,
Okay.
isn't it?
We're gonna. You know what? This is going back. I need to be away from it.
You know what?
Okay,
Maybe I
alrighty.
should report harmful or dangerous. No, I'm not gonna report.
Okay.
Okay.
Being the CEO is
Oh.
not a silver
Why, oh,
job.
why
That's
is
the
the
gold
structure
club, okay?
corn
So if
man's
you want to
promise-
play at the
oh.
big boys table, you better put on your big girl panties. Don't apply for a top-level management job unless you're willing to give 110%.
So the math on this for
Math.
Undoomed is, if you want to play at the big boys table, you got to put on your big girl panties, which implies the big boys
Yelling
wear
and
big girl
talking
panties.
slowly is not
And
an
I guess that's
argument.
kind of hot. That works for me. Let's move on. Fine with that. Totally fine with that.
They have to be an exceptional perfectionist,
Why are so many things flying?
unimpeachable figure.
Yes, that's what it means to be the CEO. You have to be larger than life. Always know what to do even when you don't. Always seem dead sure even when you're not.
Yes.
And always be the absolute
Always.
best version of yourself. Because otherwise,
Yeah.
shareholders will lose confidence. And then all of a sudden, your
I
company's
imagine all
value
that
is
stuff
in the
is pretty
toilet.
hard.
I like that he had
100%.
described the job of a CEO and then didn't think to himself, huh, that's stupid that we do that.
The question is, why is it stupid? That's something you're not going to ask yourself, is it? You're criticizing him for not being... Alright. At the very least, I will give you credit. That is a second argument in 12 minutes. Yeah, that's your second argument. So, you at least have a different argument. Though I still could criticize you, because you're criticizing him for not being self-aware, or I don't even know how to describe that, because I don't know if it's not that he's not self-aware. Jake here, I guess, is doing the same, where he's not asking himself, why is it stupid?
Did you know that a lot of the value of money is based on how other people feel that value is? Isn't that fucking wild? Not like X cost $1, and that's what $1 is worth. No. They speculate the value of what $1 means, and they just sort of feel it.
Yeah, you
Doesn't
want
that
to talk
sound-
about creepy. You called Undoom creepy in the beginning of the stream, and that high-pitched squeaky voice would be,
reasonable? Should we be speculating?
that laughing and that smile's creepy.
It's like a group of people, too. Amazing. Just amazing.
Just to get to first base,
First
of the high leadership stakes.
Oh, he's gonna make it first.
Damn it, I wish you were pretty so I could make some sex jokes.
I don't
You know what's really funny? Is that Boomer Jake is seeing Undoomed as someone who's predictable. Based on his last stream on Undoomed, I know exactly what his tactics are now. I'm not surprised that he did them in this stream. Because you notice I said, oh, it's been 10 minutes and you only gave one argument. That I'm not really surprised by. So what you gonna say now? Face palming. No.
All right, I'm going back. I'm going back in. I'm going back in. I need another hit. Oh.
This isn't funny. This is just on something that is just needless. What's the point
It's
of
like
this?
smelling salts. It just brings you back to reality. Take fucking depression coma that Undoom put you in. God.
This.
That's really
Yeah, there's definitely not women in your lifetime. No women's lib, no discrimination, no feminism. No, none of that really happened. It's all the same. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll just go tell my girlfriend who's chained to the stove that I need a sandwich.
What? Here's
We expected nothing, and yet somehow you still yikes.
says the one who only gave 2 arguments in a 14-minute span, while the rest of it was just needlessly dragging on some weird skits and then talking about picture frames, setting them on fire. I'm surprised I didn't use I wouldn't R-word her. What's your name? Shepamon? Surprised I didn't use that. Because, every skeptic is like Sargon. Trying to equate Undoom with Sargon. Well, how about this? I'm surprised Chapamon isn't saying child porn should be legal because it's the same as owning a computer. See how I can do that? Chapamon, your name is green. Because that's what Vosh said. Therefore, that's something you would say, right? Or that was, yeah, you should lower the age of consent, because it's also what Vosh argued. So do you want to lower the age of consent? See how stupid this game is? Orphan Anderson is saying there's been progress, so everything is good now. He's not trying to say everything is good. He's saying that you have advantages, yet you're complaining that you're somehow disadvantaged. Or that you're somehow like oppressed and don't have privilege when these institutional benefits basically are privilege. So, I mean, yeah, obviously nobody is exempt from experiencing discrimination because women are still going to face sexism. Uh, yeah, both women and men, I should say. Black people are still going to experience racism. Black people and white people. However, there are a lot of institutional benefits that they choose to ignore because they want to be oppressed. For as much as your side likes to say, oh, YT people want to be oppressed so badly.
The bar is low, and he continues to lower it. It's...
Oh my god, you should really be saying that into a mirror. Oh yeah, I should also count that as an ad hominem. Cornman, oh, Cornman eating bean. Cornman listens to Vosh? I actually don't know if he listens to Vosh.
My girlfriend's chained to the oven and will make me a sandwich.
Yeah, I wasn't talking about actual Jake. I was talking about the person in the chat.
Okay, let's break that joke down as if it were funny, okay?
As
The
if it were
girlfriend
funny.
is chained to the stove,
BDSM?
and she's gonna make you a sandwich. How small is your... Is it like a studio apart?
You know what's funny? That he's trying to debunk this whole joke, yet most of what he's been trying to do is comedic appeals. So, really, what's the point? Trying to, I don't want to assume his motive, so we'll just continue.
Her being chained to the stove allows her to make the sandwich? Will she be able to bring you the sandwich? Or are you supposed to walk over there and get your own damn sandwich?
You know what?
Like,
Actually, I would. Yeah, I would. God, how do I describe it? I wouldn't think this is so much as nitpicking. I would actually take this a little more seriously if most of this wasn't just petty insults and eating beans and talking about frames and fire.
some sort of single man. Think about your jokes before you write them, you fuck. Like that.
Ad hominem. Think about your jokes before you write them. Well, think about your. Actually, I'm just gonna say this. At least Undoom's jokes aren't dragged on needlessly. At least he actually gives arguments and tries to be funny. I'm not saying if I think he's funny or not, because it doesn't matter. I'm just saying, Jake, I should have timed how long the whole bean eating thing lasted. Pretty sure someone in chat could tell me.
That doesn't make any sense. How is she supposed to be your kitty cat slave if she can't even crawl into the fucking cage?
Cringe at something.
Wait, this is starting. I'm starting to project.
Starting to? How long did it take you to realize?
We are definitely seeing a rolling pushback that's gathered enormous momentum, which is very exciting.
Well,
Very
this just goes to
exciting.
prove that feminism is the patriarchy. It requires big, strong men to help the poor, victimized women.
There's a
Whammon.
Hey, you can't laugh at him saying women when you call him a boomer and a chud boomer, Jake.
Feminism, for the
Feminism?
record,
Let me guess, you're gonna say it's about equality for men and women?
in any sort of civil rights movement does in fact require some facet of those in power to recognize
I
the
thought men couldn't talk about women's issues.
thing that you want to accomplish. So
I
yes,
thought men couldn't talk about women's issues.
I know Undoomed is making a joke that he doesn't understand.
That he doesn't
But
understand.
the patriarchal structure of our society as it was founded and as was perpetuated and we move forward, it's becoming less and less so, is being dismantled in part by itself as it acknowledges its failures. So feminism and patriarchy do work together from time to time. That was the only highbrow take I'm going to have this entire video. Back to the poop jokes. More beans, anybody? No?
Oh my
okay.
God.
The sense that all the talking, all the blowhardery about women in the pipeline,
Schools,
women executives,
prison
we have to
pipeline.
mentor women, we have to have diversity programs. Frankly, that's just been a free pass.
You must subside totally on lead paint and retard pills to think that the way corporations have bent over backwards is a free pass.
Yes.
Wait, how is he zooming in if this is a live stream? Silence is not an argument.
I'm just going to stand like this and make a face.
That's not
You
an
guys,
argument,
please,
though.
let the yikes wash over me.
Oh my God.
This is just what I'm going to do.
This isn't an argument. Look, if you have an argument, say the argument. Provide an argument. Instead of doing this, and while he's having to do this, I could just talk and give my commentary while he's doing this. Because I don't even need to... Or he's passing this off as I don't even need to comment. Therefore, I don't need to give an argument. I just have to do the yikes and the chat will talk for me. And all I could do is give a monologue.
Let's try to press on, okay?
Oh, I don't even know how Twitch works, so...
Yes, well, we mentor women. We have a lot of women in our
Schools,
pipeline.
prison
Well,
pipeline.
frankly, that pipeline has exploded, guys.
Is this another sex metaphor?
You know,
Oh my fucking God, dude. Oh God. Holy shit.
This...
Oh God. I can't, like, oh.
You've only given
he's
2
so
arguments
bad.
in almost 20 minutes.
So cripplingly unfunny.
Oh my God, you have no right to talk about being unfunny when you were talking about, or when you did the whole bean skit that lasted like 10 minutes and then you were talking about photo frames setting them on fire.
Sapping my own sense of humor. I am
You are
so sad
what?
now. I'm just sad.
Sad.
We were having a good night. We were having fun. I'm dressed up in a fucking corn costume, and he just makes me sad. What kind of
Monkey's live.
What?
What?
The way TERFs think defining women as whatever.
TERFs is so cringy to use. I'm not gonna go on a tangent on TERFs. All I'm gonna say is, hang on. I'd say he needs to. I wouldn't do that at my worst. Undoom or Jeremy. I assume that's a quartering. I wish Nye Brain was as big as Undoom's.
You feel like is him defining comedy like this ruins comedy.
You ruined
Except
comedy just now.
Valid and TERFs are trash.
You know what's really funny is that feminists, liberals, Marxists, whatever, they can tell the difference between feminists and TERFs. Yet they can't tell the difference between white people and racists. They can't tell the difference between white people and white supremacists. They can't tell the difference between Christians and conservative, or authoritarian Christians, as I should say. Yeah, I never understood that because they lump white people, and that's an actual race of people. They lump them all to discriminate against them, yet they're able to tell the difference between feminists and because they even have a name for them, TERFs. Because for white people, they say generalize and say white people. They don't say some. God, I don't even know how you'd substitute it because even the substitutes are to imply that they're racist. Or it's the white people who are racist. Yeah, breathing is not an argument.
Okay. Alright. Everybody good? Everybody good? Fuck TERFs? Everyone good? We're good to go? Alright, keep going.
He's needlessly dragging out stuff.
I gotta do like Kegels. I gotta do like fucking
I really
birthing,
don't see what
breathing,
the point of this
birthing,
is.
breathe exercises. Just to fucking like bear the pain of
Dragging
this.
this
Okay,
out
here
so
we go.
long.
You know, the pipeline has been stuffed. And
What? What are you saying no to? They're saying F turfs. Oh, I also want to say the turfs aren't even relevant on Twitter or
Sarah, will you
anywhere.
get me alcohol?
Sarah, or why did I say Sarah? Because you said Sarah. Turfs, yeah, they're basically completely irrelevant from anywhere, since everyone criticizes them. It's not. It's really needless to call them out. Ugh.
Literally anything. Just grab something. Hold on. Wait.
I'm just gonna stop here because I can't take it anymore. Because he's not even arguing. I mean, I will take a look at more of the video next Monday. It's just it's gonna be the same thing. Um, yeah, it's the same thing. He's just gonna do needless skits. He's just gonna continue breathing as though that's an argument. He's gonna go back to the whole bean thing. He's probably gonna use a different plate of beans too. um, yeah, he has no argument. His argument is just look, look at Undoomed. You know how he is. I know how he's gonna be. Um, yeah, none of this. He's not giving an actual argument. He only gave two in these 20 minutes. Only two, one for each gender. Um, oh, I should have checked Discord. Just because Monkey's now streaming. So, yeah, he's talking about Tim Pool. Um, so, Always Lost on Nothing Else called this a reaction of a reaction of a reaction. The thing is, I'm reacting to Jake. Undoomed is reacting to Big Think. Meanwhile, Jake isn't even really reacting to or in a way he is. It's just actually this basically is a reaction. I can't argue against that. Because whether he gives actual arguments or he tries to be goofy and pass everything off as whether he jokes his way out of this, that's still a reaction. It's just not a legitimate question or a valid one if he wants to um yeah. How did he do actual debates if this is his streams? Um Someone in chat named NB Lesbian. You can't be non-binary and lesbian. At least I found out about Cornman Jake today. I'll use him in my arsenal if I ever need. What do you mean? He's not funny. Yeah, what do you mean you'll use him in your arsenal? Monkey talked about Jake a few times. And if you watched my streams, I talked about him in July. I don't remember how I found out about. Oh, I remember I first found out about Jake because he quote tweeted Karlin Borisenko back in summer of 2020, around so. And yeah, I saw that it wasn't that popular, and I thought, well, that's good at least. Um, and I didn't know that he did, or that, yeah. Fast forward to now, I saw that he streamed about Undoomed, specifically critical race theory, and yeah, he gave poor arguments. This is just worse. And this was from last year, so I don't even know if I could say that he's improving, because that's a low bar. Um, so, yeah, I thought I might as well take a look at actual Jake, or, yeah, his response to Undoomed, just because he, yeah, I might as well take a look at this because it's Undoomed. He's a friend of Monkey's. He's a friend in chat. uh, yeah, every once in a while he'll be on Monkey in the Morning. And, I don't know. I haven't seen Undoom's contents. I don't really know. Oh, so Always Lost on Nothing Else asked earlier if Undoomed and Magog stream. Actual Jake did a stream on Magog, and I imagine it's no better than this stream that we're taking a look at now. It's really, I don't know. I mean, one fair thing to say is that at least, if anyone wants to or needs to do a video response on Jake, he's gonna make that really easy because they could just say, yeah, they could just, yeah, they could just take notes of whenever he does the bean thing or the frame, the fire frame, how he just drags that on, saying that he doesn't really argue. Because I really should time how long he spent talking about the photo frame and doing the bean. He's just um. uh, So the corn man's name is actual Jake. Always lost on something else. Yeah, linked. I posted a link earlier in chat, and I could do that again too. Uh, I could post a link again in chat if you need me to. Yeah, I don't know why he has an audience because he doesn't even. I don't know. Actually, I do know why. It's because his audience is just immature Gen Zers. His audience is. They don't like to argue, they just want to own people. They don't care for actual discussion. Uh, and that's my main. That's what I do. That's the main issue that I have. Is people like Jake don't. I don't even know how to describe this. Um. Oh, pop up or Jake. I just call him Cornman. That's my arsenal. No link needed. Alright, I won't post link in chat. What I will do is end the stream because I'm getting tired and I am running out of things to say. Because there really is nothing to say because he doesn't give arguments, so I can't really say anything because I've repeated myself so much. The only thing I haven't done is say ad hominem, and that's because he relied more on mockery than ad hominems. Uh, Whereas in the stream that I did a lot more recently was more ad hominem, less, uh, yeah, less focused on trying to be funny. So I guess he really didn't improve. plus monkey streaming, and I'll, yeah. And I don't know what else to talk about. Sorry. So here's monkey stream. I'm not really tired, as in I want to I want to go to sleep or take a nap. I meant tired, as in just tired of streaming. I don't even know how monkey does this for 2, 3, 4, sometimes 6 hours. I could never do that. Thanks, Cuberdam, and always lost on nothing else. I'll see you guys next time. And yeah, thanks for sharing my name, always lost on nothing else. I really do appreciate that. And thanks, Cuberdam, for sharing my streams. I appreciate that as well. Take care, everyone.